Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Myself Rashmi and I'm from Cyberforton, Hyderabad. So we are the authorized Redhat partner, and every week we are conducting different kind of exam preparation sessions along with some training sessions. So if you're looking for any kind of exam preparation or voucher code, then you can contact to the below number. So today we'll discuss about a topic that is network configuration. To configure a network, we have two commands. One is NMTUI and one is NMCLI. And this question, you can say most frequent asked question in EX200 examination. So NMTUI, Network Manager Text User Interface, and NMCLI, that is your command line interface. So two ways are there by which you can configure the network IP addresses and your DNS and the mask, right? So I'm going to work with this NMTY, Network Manager Text User Interface. This is the easiest way to configure the network. CLI board is also fine, but first let's discuss about TY, then we'll discuss about the CLI board. So how to configure one network if you are asked for IP addresses, subnet mask, the gateway bylaw, then how to configure the network. So we have NMTY. I'm giving here, I have logged in through a root user in my server A machine. I'm using this NMTY command. So hitting enter. Once we'll hit enter, one text user interface will appear. You can see my screen. One text user or GUI mode is appear in my screen. So what you need to do? So you need to go to the third option, that is set system hostname. In this case, first you are configuring you're configuring an existing network. You're not adding any new network. You're configuring one existing network, right? So first you need to set the host name. So I'm hitting enter here. Once I'll hit enter, you can see my host name is showing as server.a.lab.example.com. In your EX200 exam, the server name could be like eclipse.lab.example.com, demo.lab.example.com. It's like node.lab.example.com. It could be anything. So whatever host name they're asking in the examination, you need to put the same. In my case, I have server a.lab.example.com. So you can give a backspace to delete the lines. Okay, so I'm writing here server a.lab.example.com, right? So I have set the host name here. After setting the host name, use your down arrow key because mouse will not work here. So use your down arrow key, come to this OK option, hit enter. Once you hit OK, you can see it is showing you that set host name to server a .lab.example.com. Please confirm with the question if you are given the exact input or not. Okay, so I'm going to hit OK now. Once the host name is set, you need to go to the editor connection because you're modifying one connection, right? So hit enter. In this case, I'm getting one Ethernet connection, which is a wired connection. Okay, so use your right arrow key, go to the edit option. Do not go for add because we're modifying one network. So edit option is there. Go to the edit option, hit enter. In my case, you can see I have two network configuration. You can see this is one IPv4, this is one IPv6. So we are configuring this IPv4 network. Okay, and IPv4 network is having the addresses, the IP address here. This is the IP address, right? We have the subnet mask here. Okay, then we have the gateway value and DNS server value. Four things they'll ask you to add in the network configuration in your EX200 examination, right? And sometimes you may get the scenario like this. Okay, that means the IP configuration will be like in automatic mode and this will be in hide mode. So you need to click the show mode to get the IP configuration, the details of IP configuration, and this automatic should go for manual, right? Then only you can configure. So let me make it as manual first, then hit the show. Now I got this IP addresses. So I'm using the down arrow, up arrow, left arrow, right arrow keys. Your mouse will not work here, right? So The IP address is something like 172.25.250.10. So suppose they have asked for 172.25.250.13. So you can just cut this one by giving backspace. Okay. Then you can give the exact input as per your question. Right? So this is the IP address you need to change. Then what is this is a subnet mask, 24 values. So they will give you that 255.255.255.0. That means we got 3255. So 8 into 3 equal to 24, right? So we are giving 24 value here. Then the gateway value, we have this gateway value. It is already written in the question. So what value they have given or asked in the question for gateway, you just have to put the same value. Then the DNS server value also same. For addresses, they will mention the question and you have to input the 4 addresses here. Then after configuring all this data, scroll down, just come down by using a down arrow key. Then hit this OK option. Okay, enter. Once it is done, again go to the right side. We have a back option at the bottom. Hit enter. Done. Your network configuration is done. Next, go for a quit. Once it is done, sometimes people get black screen or a blue screen. So don't be panic here. Hit enter 1 to 2 times, you'll get the self-prompt. Okay, sometimes people get black screen, blue screen. So just hit enter 1 to 2 times. And after all this thing, you need to restart your network manager. You can see here capital N and capital M here. Capital N here, capital N. This one is a capital N and capital M. You just type capital NET, then use tab key. Automatically, this word sessions will come. So system secure restart network manager done. Then reboot the machine. Once you reboot your machine, how to check that your configuration is correct or not? You can use if config. Okay, if config, or you can use hostname -i command to check your. Just first log into the root user. Then you can give hostname. First check the hostname whether it is correct or not. Then hostname -i to check the IP address, or else you can give if config to check the IP address configuration, the net mask value, then everything. Okay, so that's how you configure the network. So we have the CLI mode, but this is the best way and easiest way. There will be no confusion to configure the network, and this is the most frequent asked question in EX200 exam, RHCSA exam. Okay, so in the next session we'll be discussing another question from EX200. Till then, guys, take care. Bye, guys.